Hey guys, how's it going? So, what a crazy story Aphria has been through. These short sellers are very aggressive. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been doing a lot of reading. I've been watching a ton of video. I've been trying to get everyone's feedback on this, and it's pretty crazy from what I heard, read, and listened to. And I'm gonna talk about in this video. So Aphria could get delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. If the stock price goes low enough, it will get delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. If these short sellers win, they will get delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. So it is pretty scary. This is a shout out to the one person. Anyways, he was talking about that he thinks that something wrong. He thinks personally that there's something wrong with Aphria, and Aphria seems a little fishy. That's his opinion. He's not a shareholder. And he gave me an idea of why Aphria stock kind of went up today, because Aphria went up over $500 million in market cap, $2.55. It requires 200. Basically, for every dollar it goes up, you require at least $249 million for the market cap to go up. $250 million, and for it to go up, over $500 million, you need a lot of money. And my theory is that that the rich insiders, well, this is his theory anyways, which I kind of agree with, that the rich insider pumped their stocks, and then the public came in and helped pump Aphria stock up too. This is a theory though, because there hasn't been any real conclusion yet. So for Aphria stock to jump up $2.55, I think that there's two involvement. There's probably a few involvements. It's involvement number one, insiders, rich people backing this company that have a lot of money, all pumping up Aphria stock. That's number one. Number two is the public, like the general public who believe in the company, also help pumped up the stock. And then number three, day traders are coming in, seeing how the stock is going up and up and up, start trading the stock, buying and selling, causing the stock price to go up higher and higher and higher. That's why we have a 42 or $43 million volume today, and the fact that the stock went up over $500 million of market cap in literally one day is insane. So that's the theory behind it. I don't know for 100% sure what exactly happened, but yeah, it kind of makes no sense. So global, Aphria shorter fails their own due diligence. He comes on, he says that the shorters, the people who shorting Aphria stock didn't do their full research and caused their investment not a scam. And when the lady asked him if he's willing to go into court, he says he's not thinking about court right now. The other side would love to have Aphria in court, so they can expose them, because they truly believe in what they're doing. What Aphria are doing is wrong, and there's illegal activities behind Aphria. The truth could be in the middle. The truth could be 100%. I have no idea. At the end of the day, all I can really do is gather information from what I see online. If I had no guilt, like if I was like, oh, you know what, we're not doing anything wrong, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll go into court. Why not? Like, if they want to pay for my court fees, I'll go into court. Because at the end of the day, if you really didn't do anything wrong, then you would agree to go to court. At least this is just my opinion. I could be, totally, maybe I'm thinking this wrong. Maybe he's right and he shouldn't go into court, and they should just back off. But they're not gonna back off. They're gonna just keep fighting this thing. There's gonna be consistent news release week after week. This thing's not going away anytime soon. And at the end of the day, there's gonna be one winner. Either Aphria is gonna win, and they manage to counter them and file a lawsuit on the company that's suing them right now, or the other team wins and Aphria gets delisted or the stock tanks to almost nothing. We'll see what happens, but that's the two spectrums right now. So to me, it's super interesting. I'm on the sidelines. I'm not a shareholder. I'm just on the sideline. This guy right here, if you play this video, Aphria report is not commending part sector short seller Gero says. You can click on the video by type in Aphria and then going to the Bloomberg. This was 1 day ago. This was yesterday when the stock was really, really bad. And he's very determined. He's saying that, like, we done our research, we done a lot of work, and we see a lot of things wrong with this company, and we're not backing down. We believe that there's something wrong with Aphria. So that's what he's claiming. So yeah, that's very interesting. And then he also released a report on liberal health science today, saying that insiders are benefiting big time from this whole liberal health science. I will get into the article that he released today, but liberal health science saying that the reports contain numbers of fractional errors and outdated information as cited in the report. Disclaimer: its authors stands to benefit financially by manipulating liberal stocks. Investors should exercise caution in relying on statements containing in this report. Liberal takes the unconfirmed legislation containing in this report very serious and will provide updates as they relate to this matter in dual course. Liberal is committed to good corporate governance and transparency. So they're saying that what they're saying is wrong, and they are gonna seek legal actions. So does it say legal actions? That you confirmed. Well, they don't say that they will take legal actions. They just telling them shareholders to not listen to the short sellers. So that's it. Like, I mean, if they say they will take legal action, that would be way more interesting, in my opinion. So this is the whole liberal health report section of it. They're saying that liberal health science became a publicly VI merger on April 2017 with Aphria backing. As noted by the press release announcing the transaction, Aphria agreed to purchase over 120 common shares at an entire price of $25 million, or 0.208 per share. And then it says, however, Canadian filing shows that 242.6 million shares were sold through a private placement 1 week after that announcement on April 11, 2017. This round was not mentioned in the press release, but was allowed unnamed individuals to purchase shares at 0.01 cents, or a discount of 99.5% to the Aphria round. So yeah, so they're saying that Aphria shareholders, insiders, are benefiting big time from the whole liberal health science acquisition. I'm not sure if that's true. I have no idea, but that's what he's stating. I mean, like, this is pretty big. This is pretty big, and you know, if Aphria decided to push legal, decided to sue this company for, you know, causing them such a headache, and, you know, lying about their company. You know, like, no, like, I'm just saying that at the end of the day, one side will have to, you know, gonna take a big hit from this. It's either Aphria is gonna take a big hit from this, or it's gonna be the company short selling Aphria. So, you know, it's good. It's interesting to see what happens. This is not gonna go away anytime soon. And then they also said that Andrew DiFranco, who was part of the whole, you know, the shell company. They say that 3 individuals, Barry Hong, John Staffer, and Mark Grusofu, was reported as, you know, pump and dump schemers, recently charged with fraud by the SEC for allegedly running multiple pump and dump schemes. So it's it's not good. And then, you know, if you look at the likely shares from private placement, you look at the shares like DeFranco, Davico, C. DeFranco, owner Barry Hung, GRQ Consultants, Namaste George, owner of DeFranco's spouse. I have no idea, like, that stuff doesn't really make any sense to me. But yeah, it just shows that they had an easy private placement that was worth way more. You know, they had an easy private placement of 0.001 cents. So so they made a lot of money. Those insiders made a lot of money through the acquisition of that whole, I don't know, the Latin American deal, I guess. And then Clause Security stated in the report that they had alleged glaring red flags of undisclosed related party dealings distracted from real value of the Canadian adult use market, saying that Aphria Latin American acquisition is the focal point of the recent short report. We continue to believe that the Canadian market is a key value driver for Aphria in the foreseeable future. Our model continues to expect Aphria Canadian operation to generate over 95% of the cannabis-related revenues through our forecast period ending the fiscal 2021. So they're basically saying that, you know, the acquisitions that Aphria made is not going to generate them very much money, and most of the money is going to be generated through the Canadian acquisitions. I mean, that doesn't sound right. And then the fact that, you know, then on top of that, there's another article saying that Clause seems to have a remarkable close relationship with Aphria, and it relates to webs of deal. Clause has led Aphria numerous secondary offerings. Clause provided the fairness opinions for sales of Citrium Landmark assets to Aphria. Clause was the investment bank that led the founders to a private placement offering with Liberal. Clause has led a secondary offering for Nuvara and has later advised Aphron acquiring Nuvara. Clause research department has consistently held a buy rating on Aphria. So yeah, Clause is a big supporter of Aphria, and they're saying that they have a big relationship with Aphria. And they're the ones that is kind of defending Aphria right now through short selling. And you know, at the very end of the article, there's an email. You can comment. You can write your name. You can comment. You know, ask them anything, and they'll reply. Also, in this report, they emailed the CEO of Aphria, Vic Newfield, multiple times asking him questions, and they never got a reply back. So I don't know. You guys can read for the report for yourself. I'm just pointing out, the bads and the goods. But at the end of the day, it's, this is very interesting to me. I'm curious what's gonna happen 2 weeks down the road, 3 weeks down the road, 1 month down the road. This is not gonna go away anytime soon. These short sellers are after Aphria, and they're not gonna go away anytime soon. Like Citron. Citron went away. Like Citron said, "Oh, we're gonna sue Namaste." Where's Citron? CVS Science. They were filing a lawsuit. What happened to that? Nothing. These guys don't seem like they're gonna go away anytime soon. They're really after Aphria because they see fraud, and they're saying that this company is gonna get delisted. The stock price is gonna go to zero, and they are a big shorter of this company because what they believe Aphria is doing is completely wrong and very bad for shareholders. That's why I get from reading and researching this whole ordeal. Maybe this will go away. Maybe this is just a buying opportunity, really, and these short sellers are just gonna completely disappear and just vanish and just back off completely. Maybe it could be possible. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but it could be totally possible. I'm gonna be on the sidelines. If Aphria dips back to $4, I might make a small gamble just for fun. But that's about it. Anyways, thanks. I'm not gonna take Aphria as a serious long-term holding. There's too much uncertainty in this company, but I will dip my toes back into the water if the stock price drops low enough, just so I can do a swing trade, just for fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.